One.
Yes.
Let's start there. That's the most interesting part about this.
Okay.
Let's start there. Let's start with Formula One. How was it? How long was it? How is it working for Formula One?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we started in 1997 when Bernie Eccleston, who used to own Formula One, decided that he wanted a digital TV service, because my background is television and radio, but working for the BBC and Discovery and people.
Yes.
And there was this massive advert, wanted, and he needed 300 staff.
Yes.
So they did a few races at the end of 96 as an experiment, and then from Melbourne 1997 we were on track, on air, for every session that the cars were on the circuit. But it wasn't just one channel that you see on the television now. We were on air with 5 different channels all the time.
Yes.
Every time the cars were on circuit. So you'd have just a normal channel, which is like you see on DSTV now. We'd have an onboard channel.
Yeah.
So it would just be 3 different cameras from different cars. You could sit and watch that for the whole session or the whole race.
Yes.
We'd have graphics, which would just pile on graphics for different cars, what times they're doing, what tyres they're on.
Yeah.
So it was completely new. No one had ever done it. And we did it for 97. We went up to 2002. But it was a subscription thing. So you had to pay. And lots of people did. And so they needed a crew to go to each race, which is what we did. I did a little bit of pit lane camera. I did the slow motion replays, which was good fun. And I did graphics later on.
Okay.
So but they needed people that knew what they were looking at.
Yes.
I mean, we had a few guys that started and they were told, we need a replay of the Jordan.
Yes.
Ralph Schumacher.
Yes.
And he'd lean over, because you'd be sitting in a line, and he'd lean over and go, which one's that? And we go, the yellow one. All right.
Yeah.
So, but mostly, people knew. So,
Yes.
So that we used to go to every race.
Yes.
Okay.
And they'd pay for your flight, they'd pay for your hotels, and you got paid for it on top as well.
So accommodation and salary? Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to throw you back to the journalism time.
Yep.
You did BBC
Yes.
and Sky News. What got you interested into motorsport journalism?
Well, to start with, when I left school, I was lucky. I jumped straight into a job at the BBC in radio. When I was 17.
Wait, you've done this before?
Yeah.
Radio.
Yeah.
He's saying it so calmly, like, I'm used to this.
Yeah.
So no, I jumped straight in, but that was just radio. Just BBC. What we used to do actually is quite interesting. It was part of the BBC called the transcription service, and what we used to do, we used to sell BBC radio programs to radio stations abroad. We used to send, and they would be pressed up on records, LP, 12-inch.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be music; it would be a play on a record.
Yeah.
So KBC would buy these discs from us and transmit them in Kenya. But it would be anything. It could be classical music, it could be comedy, it could be anything.
Yes.
And that's what we used to do. We used to manufacture the discs and send them in the post
Yes.
to Nairobi
Yes.
or Australia,
Yes.
anywhere, Japan, you name it.
And this is
And
which
that was
year?
the first job. That was 1976.
1970.
That's how old I am. I just left school. So we got into that, and then I went to television as opposed to radio.
Yes.
And as time went on, I was in transmission
Yes.
for television.
Yes.
And then a friend of mine got a job with Formula One for
Yes.
2 races
Yes.
in 96.
Yes.
And he was jumping up and down because he came into the room one day and said, you won't believe where I'm going in a month's time.
Yeah.
Where? I'm going to Spa. What for? He said, the Grand Prix. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I said, well, are you leaving here? And he went, yeah.
Yeah.
So then that experiment went okay, but it was one channel just to see if it worked. And don't forget, we had our own cameras. It's not the ones you see on the television. They'd be
Yes.
completely separate. So at the circuit, you'd have the normal terrestrial broadcaster camera, and right next to it would be our camera.
Yeah.
So it was a completely different feed. Commentators, everything, graphics, complete. So and I saw the advert for that, and he actually rang me and said, Gary, they're advertising it in Autosport next week. And I went, what? He said they want the whole year. They want the crew. And he's gone, are you going to apply? And I gone, bet I am.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I was into motor racing anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to get a job in Formula One was just
Huge.
brilliant.
Yes.
Massive. For
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, you sit on a plane from Heathrow and you're going to Brazil,
Yeah.
and you're thinking the minute you get on the plane, you're being paid.
What was the biggest circuit that was happening in 1996, 1997 in the Grand Prix?
The ones I enjoyed were the old circuits like Sao Paulo and Suzuka in Japan.
Which one is the most difficult?
But to drive,
Yeah.
because I've actually raced as well, not Formula One, but I've raced.
Aye.
Spa is a nice one.
As a
To
driver?
drive, oh yeah.
As a driver, it's a very difficult.
Yeah, it's
Now-
nice. It's a nice circuit.
I love where this is going because this is the part that I really wanted to understand. The growth of Formula One,
Yeah.
what it is today and what it was
to be.
in the 90s and the 80s.
Yes.
Do you think it was better then than now?
What do you mean? Do you mean the racing?
The racing and the drivers as well,
No, I think the drivers are just as good by a mile
by a
as
mile.
before. They're just as good.
Yeah.
Okay, but,
No problem.
But what's one thing you would change
Cars.
for now? Cars?
Cars.
So you
Cars
like
are
more...
they're way too big.
Right now.
You put a 1995 Williams against this year's Ferrari,
The-
and it's 2.5 feet longer and 18 inches wider.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
So you think we need them smaller,
Yeah,
not bigger?
because do you know what you can do if you've got smaller cars on the track?
Yeah.
What can you do? Do you think
I think they move faster.
you can overtake
Oh, so the
because there's more space on the circuit?
Oh.
Everyone says, "Oh, Monaco."
Yeah.
It's rubbish. You can't overtake at Monaco.
yeah.
Well,
So-
it's because the cars are too big. Make them smaller,
So
like
the-
they used to be, and you can get past people.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So let's get back to your racing. Tell me about your racing. When you started racing and how was the racing?
and how long did you do
And
it for?
are you still doing it
No,
right
not now. Can't afford it now. No, it was an amateur.
Yeah.
But it was a proper racing car.
Yeah.
A single-seater.
Yes.
It's called Formula Ford,
Yes.
which is still going. And it was started in about 1967
Yes.
in the UK.
Yes.
And it was a standard Ford 1600 engine that would have come out something like a Cortina.
Yeah.
You'd have racing tyres and a racing gearbox, but it was a single-seater, a proper racing car. The point of it was the tyres were cheap, and if you were lucky, you could make the tyres last a year
Yeah.
because they wouldn't. Same with the engine and gearbox, and
Yes.
you can afford to go racing.
Yeah.
So that was what my car was,
Yes.
which I found in the US.
What circuits were you doing back then?
Oh, all of the UK ones.
All the UK
Silverstone,
circuits.
Brands Hatch, Donington Park, Cadwell Park, all of them.
Oh, okay.
So for the Formula One, you've seen the side of the media and you've seen
Yeah.
the backside of it that we rarely get to see. What's one thing we, the public, don't get to understand?
You get you think of particularly drivers, because they're the main people.
Yeah.
You get a certain idea of what they're like. Let's say Michael Schumacher.
Yes.
You see him on the circuit and he's deadly. He goes from.
I actually think he's the best driver of all time.
I don't.
Yeah.
But on a personal level,
Yeah.
I never worked with him.
Yeah.
But I know people that do, and they loved him. They
Yeah.
said he was a really nice guy, warm. He'd buy the team dinner,
Yeah.
all that. But what you see on
Yeah.
the television is the press conferences after the race.
Yeah.
The racing footage.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And you think, oh, I'm not sure about that guy because he's a little bit too ruthless.
Yeah.
But in the flesh,
Mhm.
like they all are, they're normal people.
Yeah.
They're okay.
So who's the best driver of all time?
Jim Clark.
No way.
Oh yeah.
No way.
By a mile.
Michael Schumacher beats Tim Clark hands down any day.
Jim Clark
Yeah.
on a Grand Prix weekend
Yes.
in the 60s
Yes.
would race at least 3 different cars on the weekend
Yeah. Ooh.
and win in all of them.
3
you're
different cars
talking-
or 3 different classes of cars?
Yes, you're talking Formula One,
Yeah.
you're talking a saloon car, and you're talking a sports car.
And he's
So he
winning
did
all of
And would
them.
win all of them.
So he did rally as well.
He did. He did the RAC rally, and he was in a twin cam Lotus Cortina, and he was really good in it.
Then
Tell
that-
me when Lewis Hamilton's done that. Tell me when Michael Schumacher has done that.
We're not going to talk about Louis because Louis is on his own level right now. I'm a Louis fan. I think if Louis started a cult today, I'd join.
Yeah.
I'd definitely
Like
join.
that deal.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Because I look at how the history of Formula One has come from when it started to. I just recently started watching a lot of Formula One, and I'm in this stage where I'm trying to understand how does Formula One work.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And the history of Formula One. When I look at the drivers now, I didn't know that most drivers these days, there's a certain weight that you cannot get to and ride and drive the cars.
Yeah.
Was it like that back in the day as well?
Not so much. No.
What's the limit?
I don't actually know. I don't think there is. I think the weight limit is for the driver and the car, and maybe
It's
fuel.
combined.
All right.
It's
You've
combined.
got to hit a certain weight. If you're under,
Then-
you can't drive.
You can't
so
drive.
You've got to put weight
there's a
in.
certain
There's a certain weight limit. Absolutely.
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't know what it is.
Okay,
these days.
so given that the Formula One has really evolved right now with technology
Yeah.
and politics, what's one thing that's really taken over Formula One? And what would you want us to keep?
I would
if
take
you
out
had a
all the
choice?
driver aids, which is the DRS. You know, where the back wing flips up on the straight.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need that.
You don't
don't
need it on the cars.
You don't need all the electrical battery stuff. Why have you got that in a car? You don't need it. It's just more stuff. That's why the cars are so big.
Yeah.
They've got more stuff. If you were standing here today with a Formula One car here and I pulled off the engine cover, you wouldn't believe how small that engine is.
So you think
It's like that. A Formula One engine. It's that big. Like that. You can virtually pick it up on your own.
so,
It's
alright.
unbelievable how small they are.
Okay, I just want to know.
And the power.
If it was up to you, you'd let the cars look the same.
Oh, yeah.
As,
Oh, yeah.
So classic cars for sure.
Yeah. You know, the wings and they slip sometimes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
See, sometimes the aero
yeah.
on a car, the wings and the under trays, they're so good. You know, you've got Adrian Newey, the designer, you know, who
Yeah.
just he's at Aston Martin now.
Yeah.
Let him design the car; it's going to win. But he's got the aerodynamics to a T. They're perfect. And the thing is, if you get another car, you know, they always say, "Oh, he's in dirty air. He can't." So he's right behind the car in front,
Yeah.
and he's getting all the air coming off the rear wing and the under tray. So which means his front wing is now losing downforce,
Yeah.
which means he can't go as fast to pull out and overtake.
Yeah.
So if the aero's not as good,
Yeah.
so you take a backward step, no one likes doing that anyway. It'd be better for the racing.
True. Very true. Now, Gary, let's come to Kenya first.
Yeah.
I know you've written some awesome books. When do you think Kenya will be ready to take on F1?
I'd love it because we haven't got an F1 circuit in Africa.
Yes.
It looks like Kyalami might be back in South Africa.
Yes.
That's the old F1 circuit.
Yes.
But it costs so much money. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of money.
But
I'm
our-
not even going to give you a number.
The money is in Kenya. I
Wouldn't
think
it-
we can do it.
And there's space. It's no problem. But you've got to have it up to a certain spec for Formula One. You can have it non-F1 and still be a completely and utterly modern
And make-
circuit.
Yeah.
But it's not F1.
Yeah.
So you've got to get to that level, and it's going to cost so much money.
So much money. So let's.
It's got to be government, it's got to be individuals, you name it.
Yeah.
And they've all got to agree on the deal.
Yeah.
And then they've got to go to the FIA in Paris and
Yes.
say, could we have a circuit in Nairobi, please? And they go, well, you know, we'll come and have a look at it. Where have you got an idea for the circuit?
Yeah.
Etc. Yes. But then they say, well, that's going to cost you another £500 million on top of what it's going to cost to build it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too much money.
Crazy.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
billions. It's billions and
That's
billions of
crazy.
shillings.
Too much money.
Because here you're going to be building from scratch. It's not as if you've got an existing circuit that you could adapt, which is what Kyalami will do.
Yes.
Because that's been there for a long time and it's virtually there, but they've got to make so many changes.
So it's not up to standard with what the FIA
At the
wants.
moment, no. It will be,
Yes.
but that's going to take a load of money.
So they're
just for that.
fixing it as we speak.
Yeah. I'd like to see, but at least it's in Africa, but
Yeah.
South Africa is Africa, but how many people around Africa will make it to South
exactly.
That's
Africa?
the thing.
And how much
Yeah.
will that cost?
Too much
Because you
money.
always hear that for a Grand Prix weekend, hotel prices are double.
And in
For a
Kenya,
start.
and in Kenya, we did. You've shown me in your book that we used to have.
You used to have lots of circuits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nakuru, Langa Langa, you know,
Yeah.
there's 3 or 4.
That's what I want us
And
to
they've all
talk
gone.
about. I want us to talk about the name of the book, what's in the book, the pictures in the book, where they're from. So let's just start from there.
Okay, so I've done 2 books. They're both called Shutter and Speed. Shutter and Speed and Shutter and Speed. I'm doing a 3rd one as we speak for next year.
Yeah.
All of the images are from my archive.
Yes.
Some I took. As I say, some people now got to know me. Even some of the ex-mechanics
Yeah.
are giving me
Yeah.
their collections that they took back in the 60s. And they say, "Oh, do you want these?" Oh, yes, please.
Yeah.
And
Because
just they hand it over to you.
because
just
they're
like
finished
that.
with them, you know.
Yeah.
And they're 80 years old. So what's going to happen when something happens to them? There are all these boxes,
Yeah.
and the family are going to go, "It's Dad's old stuff."
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
That's-
So they're sort of unloading. So that's what the images in the book are.
Yeah.
And obviously I've written text for because they're from. It's not just F1. It's any motorsport.
Yes.
Rallying, hill climbs,
Yeah.
Formula 2, GT, so you name it. Indy 500. Yeah. So anything and everything.
Yeah.
And it makes it, rather than being, I was going to do a Formula 1 book.
Yeah.
But I thought, anyone can do a Formula 1 book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do something a bit different. So it's literally, it's in no order. So you just
But
pick it up.
It's a collection of.
Of just not random images, but it's just, anything.
Yes. Now let's talk about some of the footage that you have. You've been telling me about the footage that you've been
Yeah,
getting.
I've got an archive of movie film as well as still images.
Yeah.
Yes, from as far as 1956.
I've got some from before that. 1938, 1937.
Wow.
British-
1938 is for which country?
That's British Grand Prix.
Okay, all right.
That's home. It's home movie.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone old as my age
Yeah.
Yeah.
knows what that means,
A home
that's-
movie.
It's film. It's not video.
Yes.
Black and white.
It can be colour,
Okay.
and it will be your film camera
Yeah.
that you buy to film the family
Yeah.
or whatever you want to film.
Just
Yeah.
to create memories.
Christmas.
Yes.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not professionally done.
No.
It's just for home
But
consumption.
some of that footage
Yeah.
is way more interesting than the professionally filmed stuff, because if you're walking around with your little camera,
Yeah.
you can film stuff that the professional people wouldn't come anywhere near.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get stuff on your film that
The professionals.
40 years later,
Yeah.
people are going, "Have you got that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've searched in archives
We can't find it anywhere.
and we haven't got, and we want this, and you go, "I've got that."
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the footage you have
Yeah.
from 1938 to
Yeah,
1956.
that's black and white. That's home movie. It's the 37 and 38 British Grand Prix,
Yeah.
which were the Mercedes and auto unions, which were winning everything because they had Hitler supplying all the money. So there's that footage, and there is footage of that,
Yeah.
but it's newsreel. You filmed by the news organisations, but that would only be when and you could only see that at the cinema,
Yeah.
because it wasn't on the television,
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah.
So you would maybe go and see a film, and you would have the newsreel
Yeah.
be on before the main film that you want to see, and that would be 3-4 minutes, and it'd have 30 seconds of motor racing in it,
Yeah.
amongst other bits and pieces.
Yes.
So that's what that was filmed for. But someone took their own family camera
Yeah.
to Donington in 1937 and thought, well, I want to film the racing cars.
Yeah.
And 60 years later, it comes up on eBay because those people have passed on, and it's just sitting in a box, and the family are going, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not interested. So obviously I've actually got about if you ran it all in one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got about 24 hours.
Of
film.
footage from the 30s.
No, from 30s, 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
You have to be a bit careful for copyright
Yeah.
after about 1982,
Yeah.
when Bernie Eccleston got the copyright for, in quotes, Formula 1.
Uh-huh.
Before that,
Yeah.
you could go to it's not just it's any races, because people liked it.
Yeah.
And if you've got a day out or a weekend away at Silverstone,
Yeah.
you take the film camera and film the kids having picnic,
Yeah.
and you film some of the races.
Yeah.
But in those days, you could walk around the paddock and the pits where the cars are and film it,
Yeah.
and no one says anything.
You told me about some footage that you had from Nakuru
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I want to know about that, because not so many people know that in the 50s and the
That there was
60s there was so
Absolutely.
many rallies going on. There were so many
And circuits.
and
Yeah.
circuits were going on. Tell me about that.
That I found that in the UK on eBay one late night.
Like just casually
Yeah.
scrolling on
I
the
was just looking for
internet.
motor racing film,
Uh-huh.
and it came up. And the week before, I'd missed out on a load of 35mm slides, colour, from Le Mans, the 24-hour race in France,
Yeah.
from 1956.
Yeah.
And it was a box of them.
Yeah.
And I bid on them and I didn't get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a week later I was on searching eBay, just casually, and it just came up. Motor racing film Kenya. And of course my eyes popped out because at that point we'd already decided to come and live in Kenya.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Kenya. Yeah.
So I looked at it, and it was Nakuru, the King's meeting, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It's 52 or 53. It's black and white, no sound, because the home movie cameras, if you got a sound one, that's a lot of money. Most of them were mute, so
Yeah.
no sound, just a film.
Yeah.
Which is okay. And I bid on it, and I bid a lot of money on it,
Yeah.
hoping to buy it, and I did. But no one else on eBay saw it, so I hardly spent any money on it. And of course then you get it in the post, and it was a box like that, so it's a big reel of film.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, I didn't think there was this much, because normally you get a roll of film like that and it's
Yeah.
3 minutes,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
But the problem with buying these sort of things is, and the slides or the negatives,
Yeah.
you don't actually know what they're like until you get them, because for all you know, you've bought these things
It could be empty.
and they might be out of focus.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't use them, you can't see it.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, not the problem, but
Yeah.
the chance you take in buying something like that. So we got the film, and of course I was working in television, so I knew a few people, so we've got it digitized
Yeah.
onto a hard drive.
Yeah.
And it's 33 minutes long.
33
Nakuru,
minutes.
black and white.
They-
And it's bikes and cars
Yeah.
racing at,
Who are the drivers back then?
I can't remember their names, but you know, they're not established, they're just people from here.
Yeah.
But we're talking Jaguar XK120s, we're
Yes.
talking motorbike, so they had money.
Yeah.
But that meeting, and it's a properly produced, it's not just film, there's captions on the front, introductions, and
Yeah.
at the back, at the end of it, made by,
Yeah. And this.
and there were 2 people killed
And this
at that
picture's-
meeting.
Oh.
There's film of one guy, and I think it is one of them at the start, driving his Jaguar past the camera to go out on the circuit.
Yeah.
And at the end of the film, 20 minutes later, there's a shot of this car on a truck, and he's flipped it over 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
No seatbelts, no crash helmets, don't forget, just wearing a T-shirt
Yeah.
and a cap, maybe
Yeah.
not a cap.
Yeah.
And he was gone.
This part.
If you compare that with the rallies that we're having in Kenya right now, like what happened in
Naivasha,
Naivasha in April,
Yeah.
do you think the level of motor racing is changing, and it's changing fast?
No, not really. The safety element, I think, is absolutely fine compared to even 25 years ago. Even. It's better. Cars are so safe these days. Racing cars or rally cars. They're so safe. So to have a fatality these days
Yeah.
is so unusual. So they're much safer.
They're
So
much safer
better.
than they were back
Oh,
then.
by a mile.
Yeah.
Given that we're big on rallies, do you also think we'd get an opportunity, if given an opportunity, to host? Because you've said we have space
You've
here.
got the WRC anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, but if we were to give in, because you've said we have space here for Formula One,
Yeah.
even if it's not Formula One,
Yeah.
something similar
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
it, do you think we'd be big on it the same way we're big on rallies?
Maybe not as much, because the rallying was much bigger in Kenya, wasn't it, than track and circuit
Yeah.
racing
Yeah.
anyway. So maybe people have to be a little bit educated
Yeah.
in circuit racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why not? But it takes money.
There was some time back, there was a conversation that was happening around government circles, and guys were saying that they want to bring a NASCAR track to
Yep.
Kenya. Do you think NASCAR would be a sport that Kenyans would enjoy?
Well, the thing about NASCAR circuits mainly are that they're small circuits.
Yeah.
You've got the ovals
Yeah.
and places like Indianapolis.
So it's cheaper to build.
Yes. And don't forget, if you've got something like a NASCAR, a 1 mile,
Yeah.
which is really short.
Yeah.
I mean, you're flat out for the whole lap.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable the
Yeah.
speeds they do. So it's smaller. So you can put grandstands
Yeah.
round the whole circuit.
Yeah.
So yes, more people could watch it than a normal circuit, which is
Longer.
3.5 miles long
Yeah.
Yeah.
and spread out.
Yeah.
So yeah, something like a NASCAR circuit or an IndyCar circuit, but then it still takes money.
Well, Gary, I think let's get to Kenya now. Let's talk about the Kentmere events.
Oh yeah.
let's talk about the event with the classic cars. Tell me about it. Tell me how big it's growing. The following is getting bigger. I see it on social media.
And what's inspired you to start it?
Yeah.
Well, I used to do it back in the UK. But of course, in the UK, there are so many events, just club events, not
Yeah.
So in the UK, I only used to do it 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Because there are so many other things to go to. But here we have the concourse in September at the racecourse, which is really good.
Yeah.
That's a big event, and that's so well established. It's 1971.
Yes.
And that's good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
The first time we came here was 2019, before we moved to the concourse, because I sell sort of automobilia and models and stuff.
Yeah.
And we had a stand, and we drove in on the Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And the first thing I thought was, why is this only one day? It should be 2 days.
Yeah.
Because it's big enough.
Yeah.
There's interest.
Yes.
Anyway, so it's still, that's in 28th of September, I think.
Yes.
So that's a great event.
Yeah.
It really is good.
Yeah.
Tickets are available now. I'm not being paid to say that.
Yeah.
So the thing was, as I say, we've been doing it in the UK. So we've got the concourse, but it's only one day a year.
Yeah.
So why can't we do some more?
Yeah.
More, low-key fun.
Yeah.
So that's why we started in Westlands, and now we're in Tigoni,
Yeah.
and we do it every month. It's
Yeah.
the last Sunday of every month. Find us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're Kintamere Classic Cars.
How's the turnouts for the event?
It varies. There's no charge ever.
It's free.
If you want to buy, the venues we go to nearly always have like a bar and a restaurant or a kitchen.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy a cup of coffee or something to eat for the kids, that's down to you. So there's no admission, so it's free. You don't have to come in a classic car. I've always stipulated that. Why would you cut off half your audience?
Yeah.
So if you come in a normal modern car, we park you over there, and the classic cars are over here. And it could be, the normal events are just any cars, any vehicles.
Yeah.
It could be bikes, it could be cars, it can be vans if you want.
Yeah.
Pre-1990. I don't mind.
Tell me
It's
about
just to get people together.
Tell me about the VW one.
Right, so once a year, I'm a VW fan. I've got a couple of Beetles at home.
Yeah.
How many is a couple?
2
Okay.
Yeah.
only. But I know people who've got lots more.
Oh.
Yeah.
You do.
And I know that you have more classic cars, not only the Beetles as well.
No, I've only got 2.
You only have 2.
I had some in
Beetles.
the UK, but we sold them all when we moved.
Yeah, because you told me about the Mustang.
I had a 66 Mustang.
I want that Mustang to
I
come
would
to
have liked
Kenya.
that to have come,
We need to
but-
make a few
Hold
calls.
up, you had a Mustang?
Yeah, 66.
Do you have a photo of it?
Somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give it to you later.
All right.
I love where this conversation has reached because you see, long gone are the days that people looked at cars as mode of transport. Now it's more about art.
Yes.
When you talk about classic cars, it should be a classic car couldn't be from the early 2000s or 90s. It has to be 70s, 50s,
60s, whatever.
60s,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Even 70s. Oh, yeah.
And when I come to your event, the oldest car I'll see there would be how old?
Probably 60s. But,
60s.
Yeah, because there are not many 1950s cars around that are still,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
usable.
Yeah. So,
But we love older cars
Oh.
to come. We love older cars.
Do you
Yeah.
think the younger people are into...
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
People walk up and go, oh, that's a Beetle, you know. Dad had one of those. Or
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
father had one
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah.
We love it.
Because, I remember back in the days, my dad used to have classic cars.
But they weren't classic then. They
They
were just
weren't-
cars to
right.
use on the, you know, to go to work in.
And right now they're classic cars.
That's right.
And we actually have one that's just chilling in the garage somewhere.
Yeah.
And my dream is to revamp it. And
what's your favorite classic car of all time?
a Mustang. That's why I was so surprised.
Gary, how about you?
It would probably be something like the, you know, the Gullwing Mercedes.
Yes.
Mid 50s, late 50s
Yes.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
I'm actually a Mini Morris guy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Minis.
Yeah.
We have a couple of minis that come to the show,
Yeah.
and one of them, both of them are restored, and they are lovely.
They're
Yeah.
looking proper.
And well, man, I'll tell you this, Gary. It's always a pleasure to have you here. We want you here back again to have this
No problem.
conversation. And you're having your event as well.
I was
coming
going to
up.
say, the event this month
Yeah.
is in Island Farm in Tigoni.
Yeah.
And Tigoni
And
is
that's-
beautiful.
that's right,
So
with
you
the
get
tea-
views and classic
Oh, yes.
cars and
Yes.
like a cup of coffee somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see.
And that event at the end of the month is all Volkswagen.
So I have quick fire questions for you.
Oh.
I'll take it easy. Favorite race circuit in the world?
That would be Suzuka in Japan.
Oh no, Gary, man, Monaco.
No. No, Suzuka every time.
Most underrated driver you've covered?
There was a guy that started in 1999 for Stewart Grand Prix, which is Jackie Stewart's team,
Yeah.
by the name of Jan Magnussen,
Yeah.
who was a Danish guy.
Yeah.
His son is Kevin Magnussen.
Oh, yeah.
And Jan Magnussen, Jackie Stewart, who's a 3 times world champion,
Yes.
knows his drivers.
Yes.
And he said that Jan Magnussen, when he was 20, was better than Ayrton Senna
Yeah.
in Formula 3 and Formula 2. They put him in a Formula 1 car and he underperformed like so badly.
Yeah.
So that was a real missed opportunity for that guy.
Okay. Journalist hat or official badge? What's more stressful?
I think working in television live is
Is more stressful.
stressful. When you drop off air and you're doing the world feed of a Formula 1 race.
Yeah.
You know what that's like.
Yeah.
And suddenly you've got black and silence to
Yeah.
air.
Yeah.
And the cars are on the grid for the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay. One car you wished you owned?
do you mean a normal classic car?
Yeah. Okay, you can give me either.
Well, I can give you a racing car, but you probably won't have heard of it. A classic car. It will probably be something American. Mm-hmm. Probably a fastback Mustang. Do you know the film Bullet with
Yes.
Steve McQueen? That
Yeah.
green fastback.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Really?
Oh yeah, big time, lovely cars.
I'd go with the Chevy
And they're
Impala.
quick.
I'd
Yeah.
go with the Chevy
Yeah.
Impala. Yeah.
it's a nice car.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for my.
Okay.
I promised I.
Do you
I'd
watch?
go.
Do you watch much YouTube?
Yes.
There's a guy in America, Tom Cotter. He does a series of YouTubes called The Barn Find Hunter,
The,
and he drives around America with a
yeah. Yeah. I've seen it
and
before.
he just finds cars everywhere.
The whole
And-
in
and
the
pe-
world.
No, just in America. He's
Okay.
been to the UK a couple of times, but mainly in America. America's so big, and he will. And it's people. It's on a farm,
Yeah.
and so and he'll be driving past, and you'll see a couple of cars just parked, obviously,
Yeah.
not running.
Yeah.
And he'll turn in, knock on the door, and they will let him in, and they say, "Oh, you have a look we've got some more in the barn." He'll open up a barn, and they'll have 30 cars,
Just chilling.
and he'll walk around them and go, "Well, this is a Mustang, this is a Chevy,
Yeah.
and you think it's a 36 Chevy, and they're all covered in dust, none of them run."
Yeah.
And then the guy will go, "We've got another barn over there," and he'll go, "Okay," and they go, "There's another 30 cars."
Yeah. What?
And that's one person, that's one family.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is that a dream for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Kenya as well, if you go to Naivasha, there's so many people with cars in barns.
Yeah.
and they-
Just chilling there.
So many.
And this
Or
is like
even-
art for them.
Or even just, round the back of a barn because
Yeah.
it was father's car and
Yeah.
it's finished, it won't run anymore, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just
Because
sitting there.
that's exactly how it is for us. We have a Volvo. I'm not sure which year it is, and there's a Land Cruiser.
Right.
It's such an old car.
Yeah.
It's like I've been racing those
Yeah.
cars.
Actually,
exactly.
I actually stumbled down a Mercedes 115 engine, W115.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it until now the guy bought it, and the guy sold it for 15,000 shillings. Now the car is worth
15,000
Can
then
you
or
imagine?
now?
No. He actually bought it like last year in someone's yard for 15,000 shillings. 15. So it was an old
Only.
family. They were really old, and it
That's
was
it.
the grandfather's car.
right.
Yeah.
And they were like, just
and they just want to get rid of it.
just take it.
Yeah. Do it.
So now the guy is selling the car, and he's selling it for 1.6 million.
Wow. That's
I'm not surprised.
crazy.
But you see, the
Yeah.
cars also take a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it costs a lot of money to get if you're going to do it
Proper.
nicely.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of money.
Okay, for you, Kenya, how is it for you?
Oh, it's
You've been
lovely.
here for 5 years?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Kenya?
I think we're in Tigoni, so it's the countryside. And it's
Yeah.
because where we lived in the UK was 4 miles from Heathrow Airport
Yeah.
in Shepperton, which is where the film studios are.
Yeah.
But you get the planes coming over, landing and taking off.
So the
Yeah.
noise is too much.
And of course,
That's ridiculous.
when planes are landing over the top of the house, it's every 30 seconds
Yeah.
all day.
Yes.
And we used to set our watches at 20 to 7 at night.
Yeah.
What used to take off every night at 20 to 7? Concorde.
Oh,
To New
yeah.
York.
The noise.
And it was, even where we were, it was so loud.
Yeah.
So what it was like on the runway.
Yeah.
So that was,
Yeah.
So it's the peace and quiet.
So you've stayed in Nairobi, then gone to
Yep.
Tigoni.
Yeah.
Tigoni, how do you like it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
if
I
you're
mean,
to
it's
if you're to picture, give me a picture. Just imagine that I've never gone
It's
there.
green.
Yeah, Tigodi is very good.
Yeah, I know, it's beautiful.
Very beautiful. Very cold as well.
Yeah,
It's not very warm this time of year.
but the cold is not that much for you guys.
Oh, no,
It's-
it's
yeah,
not.
if you're comparing it
I
to
mean,
the,
even with like sort of my wife's family, I'll
Yeah.
be sitting at home with this.
yeah.
This time of year, and they go, "Aren't you cold?"
Yeah.
Come on, no, this is not cold.
Yeah.
It's chilly. But it's not.
Well, Gary, man, I wish we had more time to do this. It's a pleasure having you here.
Yeah, thanks
We're
for
still
asking
going
me.
to have you here just before we get to September, and we can come here and talk about what Concourse was all
Can
about.
I mention my football team
Yes.
very, very quickly?
Oh, please do.
Well, it's a London football team. I've supported them since 1969.
Yes.
We're not in the Premiership at the moment. We're in the Championship.
Yes.
Queen's Park Rangers.
Queen's Park Rangers. That's your team.
Not Chelsea, not
QPR.
Fulham, not Brentford. Yes.
Yeah.
Not Chelsea, not Fulham, not Arsenal.
No. Shout out to them.
Big time.
Thank you very much, Gary. We hope to have you here back. And well, if you were listening to us, it was Gary Critcher there, and he was taking us through the history of motorsports. And well, thank you very much, Gary.